Hello sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today we've my Week 25 MLB Power Rankings. So going over last week's rankings and what those teams did over the past week. Last week at number 10 we had the Cleveland Guardians. They were a perfect 7-0 over the past week. They started off the week with a win over the Twins, then they swept the White Sox in 3 games, and also had a 3-game sweep of the Rangers. 9 was the Phillies. They went 3-3 over the past week. They split a 2-game series with the Blue Jays and also split a 4-game series with the Braves. 8 was the Rays. They had not the greatest week, going 2-5. They were swept by the Astros in a 3-game series and split a 4-game series with the Blue Jays. 7 was the Blue Jays. They went 3-3. They split a 4-game series against the Rays, and they split a 2-game series with the Phillies. 6 was the Cardinals. They had a down week, going 2-4. They took 1 of 3 against the Padres and 1 of 3 against the Dodgers. 5 was the Yankees. They're starting to find their first half form, as they've won 7 straight. They were 6-0 over the past week, with a 2-game sweep of the Pirates and a 4-game sweep of the Red Sox. 4 was the Braves. They went 4-3 over the past week. They took 2 of 3 against the Nationals to start the week and finished off with a 4-game series split against the Phillies. 3 was the Mets. They went 4-2. They took 2 of 3 against the Brewers and 2 of 3 against the A's. 2 was the Astros. They went 5-2. They started off the week with a 3-game sweep of the Rays, and then they split a 4-game series against the Orioles. And 1 was the Dodgers. They went 6-3. They finished off a series with the Giants, winning that game. They then took 3 of 5 against the Diamondbacks and won 2 of 3 against the Cardinals. So this week's rankings, at number 10, we have the San Diego Padres. They're jumping into my rankings at number 10 after a pretty good week where they went 4-2. They took 2 of 3 against the Cardinals and 2 of 3 against the Rockies. The Phillies are falling out of my top 10. 9 is the Rays. They're currently sitting in a wildcard spot, but they didn't have the best week, and they're sliding down from 8 to 9. 8 is the Blue Jays. So, like the division rival, the Rays, they are in a wildcard spot, but they didn't have an amazing week, so they're also sliding down 1 spot. 7 is the Cardinals. They're another team moving down 1 spot after not so great week. 6 is the Guardians. They're jumping from number 10 to number 6 after a great week. They clinched a postseason berth and clinched the AL Central. They've been on fire recently. They've won 7 straight and 18 of their last 21. 5 is the Yankees. So, like the Guardians, they're heating up and doing it at the right time, just before the playoffs. They clinched the AL East right before I started recording this video, and they're also going to be the 2 seed in the American League. 4 is the Braves. They clinched a playoff spot and are currently sitting 1 game behind the Mets for the NL East lead. 3 is the Mets. As they're slightly sitting above the Braves in the NL East, they're also sitting slightly above the Braves in my power rankings. As like the Braves, they've clinched a postseason berth and currently have a swim lead over the Braves. 2 is the Astros. So they're the best team in the American League. They've clinched the number 1 seed in the AL and home field advantage through the ALCS. So the Astros in at number 2, and 1 is the Dodgers. They don't have anything to lose. They've secured the best record in baseball and home field advantage for everything through the World Series, and they continue to own the best record in baseball. So those are my Week 25 MLB Power Rankings. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you agree with my rankings, disagree, and why. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.